Hola, muy buenas, bienvenidos una vez más a Genshin Impact. Bueno, recordar que os ofreceré los perfumes.
I do worry about the well-being of my
Vamos con
retinue during
Zhongli.
my impromptu absence.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well,
3 sets, and not 1 less.
thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an...
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon.
Sí, qué guapo era.
Let's hope the chieftain
Lástima.
can catch
A ver.
the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
Están
So,
tramando.
we finished another step in our preparation.
Saber qué están tramando, ¿sabes? Que si no...
Next, I would
Hello.
like the two of you to help me borrow the...
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person.
Man, why is he gotta be so...
La verdad que sí que ha sido un poco misterioso, ¿sabes? Pero bueno, sus motivos tendrá, ¿no? Digamos. Vamos a ver. Habla con Madame Pink. Vamos a coger el... Venga, lo ganas. Más rápido, ¿no? Que coger el teléfono de allí andando. Tenemos vistas ahí, de todo. Ya. Vamos. Alguna vez he fallado, chicos. ¿Verdad?
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies, if they heard beautiful sounds like laughter but if they heard too much wild...
So that means these flowers feel what's
La
happening
curiosidad
really?
bastante buena, ¿eh?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others, this harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Ah, that old trinket. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that... It has been many years, and still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
Soy un buscador de objetos perdidos certificado por los caballeros. Pues sí.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children, there is no...
Un poquito de ego.
Do
¿sabes?
you live
Te va
near
bien.
here, Granny? Whoa.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work?
La decisión, las llaves están ahí dentro. Todas las posesiones son una campana. Vamos, métete en la tetera a ver qué hay.
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside.
This
Yeah.
Granny's so weird. What does she mean?
Oh. Oh. Nos hemos teletransportado a algún lugar. A ver. Ese lugar. Sí, mira. ¿Veis?
Where are we? What just
Perdona.
happened?
¿Qué hago?
Youngsters, this is where this
Por
old
ahí.
woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Electros.
Whoa! That sounds like
Pero bueno.
Granny's voice.
Tenemos igual, ¿verdad?
This is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while.
Como vamos al daño, aunque no les afecte, ¿veis que le quito? El electro es el pajarraco. Es su cuerpo. Tírate. Para cambio. Ya nuestra Ningguang empieza a hacer algo de daño. Tengo una build pensada para la Ningguang, que lógicamente ahora mismo no puedo, porque no tengo los artefactos necesarios. Pero cuando los tenga os los enseñaré y os haré una explicación de esa build tan bonita que quiero hacer. Voy a ir a full daño casi. Vamos a tener una fuerza con la Ningguang descomunal. Ya veréis. Ahora mismo no está Fish, no está DP.
You
A ver tú.
notice? The cobwebs were made of
Uy,
elements
roca con
like
roca, es inmune.
How long has it been
Haga un
since
poquito de aire, a ver.
left this place?
Quito poco, pero ya le hemos quitado el escudo. Bastante.
I summon thee.
Aunque veis que es roca, o sea, es tipo roca. Nosotros tenemos una Ningguang que es roca. Nos ha dado lo igual casi. Así que nos ha dado lo mismo. Y allí.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this
La
old
verdad que sí,
granny
una
could
tetera un
also be an
poquito
adeptus?
especial, Más electros
More convinced that she's an adeptus.
de agua. Los de agua son fáciles con esta Fish.
Nothing to kill young Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Lo cargado. Cambiar. Dos. La arañita esta. Ahí. Uy, me ha dejado aquí. Pum, pum. Ahora.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Y el de aquí arriba. Estaba a punto de estar atrapados. Pero no. Uy, ahora sí que nos hemos quedado tapados. Voy a hacer un cambio ahí.
Don't waste my time.
Venga, métela ahí nuestra última. Fuera. No queda ninguno. Adelante. Bueno, eso de ninguno. Ya empezamos a hacer críticos guapos, ¿eh? Los básicos no están mal tampoco, ¿eh? Básicos más altos de 1330. Salir. Amigos, enemigos.
Don't waste my time.
¿Sabéis el truco de la barrera? Si pasáis por la barrera, ningún tiene más daño. Pesados, consiguen. Voy a coger esto. Menos. Dos. Y a full con este. Fuera.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Y hasta arriba. Hasta arriba. Vamos que nos vamos. La campana.
Oh, you found it.
Extra.
Youngsters are so quick on their feet.
Hija, hija.
Now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
¿Podemos ir? Bueno, el sitio está chulo, ha sido interesante el chulo. Pasa que, bueno, para una tetera, ves tú, sí que está bien escondida, ¿sabes? La tetera.
Oh, in and
No, la
out
tetera,
in
la
no
campana,
time.
perdón. Siento.
You youngsters really are quick.
No sé si coge, sí, tus no.
The Chising. Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council. Still, they've done well recently. We old folks are content to be...
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through, but no matter what, we have always performed to cry, catch the murderer. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, we haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share. Well, you must have... Oh, and do tell them that if they have time...
we will.
Muchas gracias, señora. Vale. Ya tenemos hecho eso también. Ir allí. Colocar el perfume y la campana purificadora. Vamos. Sí.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the...
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about... Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell... If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
Ole.
That tone does not suit you. Still, when a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine...
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to...
Ooh,
Comentas.
Paimon loves kites.
No.
Metas.
Kites are chill. I will explain it to you. But our next...
Oh, sure.
Bueno, pues seguro que la tenemos que pagar nosotros, como siempre. Al mercado. Vamos a ir por aquí volando. Ahorramos tiempo. El gato. ¿Ah? Se parece a la otra.
Ah, sir,
poquito,
you're here. The seven.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the one. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by... I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of...
I took the liberty of coloring outside the line. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, what... Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear. These
Porque se cae.
markings of tree and leaf. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame.
The compliments of a learned man truly are...
Well then, Granny Shen, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Menos mal, porque seguro que la teníamos que pagar nosotros, ¿sabes?
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty, or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Bueno. Ah, tenemos que hacer las compras. Vale, primera compra.
Hiring
Los
help?
trabajadores,
Sure.
vale.
But let me just...
Adventure. Venturing into the mountains to capture a few
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer.
Joder,
A most fair
15.000 horas. Rebajita, no sé, 15.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's...
Ya lo puedo.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do...
¿Ves? Ahí está. Negociadores buenos. Vamos a por aquí arriba. Buenas.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace.
25 horas.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
25.000 horas, venga. Como mucho... 11. Sí, más o menos. Sí. 50-50.
That's too little. Hardly a fair...
12.
That's too little. Hardly a fair price.
¿Eh?
This price'll do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Hala. 15. Joder. Y la gente no vea lo que cobra. Ojalá se cobrara tanto en la vida, ¿vale? Vamos a ver, este de aquí. Hola, ¿cuánto pides tú? 50.
So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing...
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single
20.000
trip.
moras,
How does that
lo
sound?
siento, pero
Done.
este de... No, de hecho, no, la tenemos que... Y 600.
Oh,
Está
come
bien.
on. That's too...
Joder, pero si está bien. 1500. Bajo,
No.
o sea, le subo el precio y bajo de humor. ¿En serio? Venga, 14.
Let me think.
Nada.
Deal.
Juego, Vale, vamos con... A 12, vamos. Hola. Está sobrado dinero. ¿Puedo quedar?
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never...
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way!
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Ahí está, chicos, ya tenemos más dinero. Hombre, mira, hemos subido el rango de aventura. Eso me gusta subir. Uy. Yo sé. Así que... Para hacer eso, Vale, ya está. Este no es allá. Qué bonito. Qué bonito. Vaya farmacia. Igualitas que las de aquí. Igualita.
The reception. Hello.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check?
¿Quién es? Oh, es Kiki. Es Kiki.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's that? It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Kiki. Kiki.
Once
No
upon
decimos
a
Kiki,
time,
pero...
Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Something like this would be.
Sí.
Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Did you...
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders for...
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie... My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us...
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Entonces, ¿es una
You
zombie?
help Chi-Chi.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Cabra. No sé si os está tomando el pelo o no. Yo voy a poner esto.
I don't believe so. The Guizhong, it's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanic located in Qinheng Pass. It was designed to automatically fire at large...
Mr. Zhang Li, really?
Apparently not quite. This is...
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal. An adeptable.
Did you want to add anything else?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like,
Vale.
don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it...
Very well then. Let's start by...
Vale, pues ya, sí, vale, por la coco cabra. Sin problema. A ver, aquí. Ay, la coco cabra, la coco. Aquí. Bueno chicos, la coco cabra creo que tiene que esperar, ¿vale? La mataremos en el próximo episodio. Espero que, bueno, que os haya gustado la historia y nos vemos a la próxima. Adiós.
I created an...